welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today I'm very excited because my Lisa Eldridge orders came in. So today is going to be a Lisa Eldridge swatch party. I'm going to swatch all my velvet lipsticks. I'll show you the new shades I picked up, the glosses, the liners, and I picked up 2 of the sample foundation packs. So I have light 1 and light 2, I think that's what it is. Yeah, 1 and 2. So we'll see which one is best for my skin tone, and we'll try it out. So if you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. Hey everybody, so let me pull my hair back a little bit. Since we're trying foundation, my roots are terrible. It looks like I'm bald, but it's not that. It's just, my hair is white at this point, or at least a lot of it is. And I haven't had time to get it done. So on my eyes today, I have nothing on my face except for my eyeshadow. And this is the Auric. This is the Smoke Reflect. This is an Ego, and it's really pretty. This is like the gray, and so it's got the cream that you put on first, or I guess you could just put it on by itself, and then the powder that goes on over it, and this is the shade of the cream. My nails are Hermes nail polish. I forgot the name. It's brown, believe it or not. It's like a really deep brown. I'll put the name in the description box, but I have been wearing the Hermes nail polishes just to try them out. They seem to work pretty well. I mean, nail polishes don't really last very long on me for whatever reason, but anyway. So I have 5 shades. Yeah, 5 shades. So I had the, someone told me how to pronounce it. Hold on. Coquille, pink coquille, and then I have this one, which is the brown one, and then I have like a blue, a green, and a grayish shade. So I'll be trying those out so you guys can see them. So, okay, so I picked up a couple of different things. I picked up 2 of the velvet lipsticks. I picked up Intrigue and Cinnabar. I did not pick up Blush Lightly or Petal. They just look too pink to me. I might pick them up later at some point, whether there's a restock that was done, so maybe there'll still be some more, or next year if she has them. But I wasn't sure about them, so I was like, okay. The gloss, I picked up Cinnabar and Dragon, and I also picked up Affair. Now, I have Affair already, but it's like my favorite gloss, so I don't know if I'm going to keep it for myself or put it in the 5,000 person giveaway. I haven't really decided yet, so I'm going to keep it in its box. And then liners, I got 4 of the liners. So liners, I picked up Cinnabar, of course. I picked up, that's the shade I'm so excited about. Affair, Dragon, and Blush Lightly. Because although I don't really like Blush Lightly, or I didn't think Blush Lightly would be like great for me when it came to a lipstick, I think it's good for a liner. Because a lot of times, like, it'll be a little too brown. And I think this will work as a pink. So, looking at the 2 sets, I think I'm light 1. So we're gonna try those out. We'll see. It's hard to really tell because it's in a, little blister pack. But I think 4 looks too yellow. I think maybe 2. So let's try it on the face, and then what we'll do is, if it's too light or whatever, we'll try some shades from set 2. So let's try number 2 first. Okay. I think that is too light. All right. Let's see, I think, let's try 4. Still too light and too yellow. So 2 is better than 4, but it's still too light. So let's move to the other pack. Let's try, one in here that looks like right to me, like coolness wise, is 7, but it seems dark, but let's try it. I think it's a little too yellow, but that might work. It's definitely not too deep, which is really interesting. Okay, let's try 7. Yeah, so this is interesting. I'm not even like, because this is the deepest shade in the light, so I might be like light medium. All right, let's try this. All right. Well, it feels really nice going on. Like it has a super light texture. It feels pretty much weightless. Okay. Yeah, this is really interesting. Like, this is definitely not too light. I mean, too deep. And it might even be just a little bit light, but not, you know, not too bad. It goes on beautifully. Those who haven't watched my channel before, I have pretty dry skin. Lately it's been a little bit more normal combination, but lately as we've been getting, although today it's been warm, a little bit cooler, it's gone, you know, more dry again, so it might have just been summer. Okay, so that's number 7. That's interesting. Yeah, 8. So this is 7, and this is 8. 8 is definitely more yellow, so that would not work. Huh. So I might even try like the light medium. This is pretty good though. I feel like this is pretty close. It may be a teeny bit light, but we'll see how it like, you know, how it develops. Okay. It feels nice. It doesn't feel like itchy or weird or anything. It feels comfortable. I'm just really interested. It's just, I think it's interesting that I'm a 7. Huh. Okay. It says, this intelligently formulated self-setting foundation blends effortlessly to smooth and unify skin with a natural-looking, soft, focused finish. The skin-friendly formula gives customizable medium coverage that fuses seamlessly with your skin. Start with a little and build to your desired level of enhanced perfection. This is the kind of coverage I like. Like, I like the sort of skin-like, not too much. It does look really nice on the skin. It's, you know, not doing anything weird. I don't have any polka dot pores. I don't have any, it's not settling into lines. It looks nice. And I think that's my shade. I think it's 7. Or maybe a deeper shade because I don't have the light medium, but I think that's pretty good. Okay, let me put on a little bit of mascara, just kind of finish out the look, and then we'll start with the lipsticks. So I put on a little bit of mascara. I just felt like kind of weird because I just have foundation on and eyeshadow, and it just looked, I don't know, looking at myself, I was just like, that doesn't look right. So a little bit of mascara, but I don't have anything else on my face because I want to see how this wears down. It really does feel lovely. So I have to say, so far, so good. All right, so I think the best way to start this is with the lip liners because I have the most velvet lipsticks. Lip liners, I don't have as many. So let's go through those first. So the ones that I already had in my collection, we have Let's see, this is Muse, and I'll just put these on my hand because like I said, I don't have as many of these. That's Muse. Then we have Ribbon. Ribbon is a beautiful red shade. Kind of reminds me of like Christmas. Then we have Blush. And I'll put a space in between that one and the other one I have because I want to show you Blush Lightly next to it. So that's Blush. And then I had in my collection already Myth. And that's Myth. So the first one is Muse. Second one is Ribbon. Third one is Blush. And the fourth one is Myth. The one that I use more than anything else is Muse. I use Muse a lot. Blush is pretty, but it's a little, I don't know, it's like more pink than I usually wear. Ribbon is great if I'm going to do a red. And I'll be honest, I don't use Myth very often. It's kind of like a plummy shade, and I don't often use like a plummy shade. All right, so the new ones that I picked up. Let's go through these. That's why I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, like a t-shirt, because I'm gonna have a lot of swatches everywhere, and I wasn't gonna wear something like super expensive because I was gonna get lipstick all over myself, and I wasn't gonna wear something with long sleeves because I was like, I'm gonna run out of room. I don't have particularly long arms. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Blush Lightly. That's one of the new ones, and I'll put it next to the blush liner. Yeah, it's definitely, I'll make them longer, the ones that are new. So that's Blush Lightly next to Blush. And I don't know if you would see a difference in the lipstick so much, but there is definitely a difference in the liner. You can see it's a little bit lighter, same hue, but not as deep. Okay, then we have Cinnabar. Well, let's leave Cinnabar for the last, because Cinnabar is one I'm most excited about. Okay, so then there's Dragon. Dragon is an orangey red. I love a good orangey red. That's Dragon. Then we have Affair. Affair was, from last time, my favorite shade in lipstick and gloss. In lipstick, yeah, in lipstick and gloss. So that's Affair. And then Cinnabar. So Cinnabar is the one that, the lipstick shade, I did post a swatch on Instagram, and I did some swatch compare lipsticks with it. And the reason I did that for that particular shade is I did hear from a bunch of you saying that that's the shade that you really wanted, and it wasn't available anymore because you missed it. And did I have any lipsticks that were close? And so those are the ones that are close. They're not the same, and I'm going to show you the Cinnabar today, but they are close, and they don't have the same texture. Honestly, I don't have that many velvet lipsticks. I have a couple from Chanel and a few others, but the only ones that I really love, like just I get excited about, are the Lisa Eldridge ones. So, you know, there's some that I haven't tried, so I shouldn't like rule them all out, but I'm just saying Lisa Eldridge is the one that I like, I'm really excited about. Okay, so velvet lipsticks. I have currently 10, and I bought another 2. The glosses, I have 7, and I bought 2. So I'm going to do the glosses first, then we'll do the lipsticks last, just because. I also have the, I think they're the sheer lipsticks. Is that what they were called? I think these are the sheer lipsticks, and I have those in 5 different shades. I guess I can swatch those too so you can see what they look like. All right, so let's do the gloss. So let's start shades that I have. Let's do this one, which is Go Lightly, which does not exist in a matte, in a velvet matte. This is the Go Lightly. This is spring, I think. I'm even getting confused. That's the Go Lightly. I'll put a little bit more on so you can see it. That's Go Lightly in gloss. Then we have Songbird. Songbird's really pretty. And I'll hold my arm up at the end, guys, so you can see it. And we'll put like lipsticks next to them, but I want to get them all on my arm. Okay, Affair. Affair is the shade that came out last time that I was so excited about. And now I have the liner for. Then Muse. Muse is a really pretty shade. If I had to pick between what I use most, probably Muse and Affair. Those are the two. I mean, I tend to like a brown, like neutral kind of lip most of the time. Then we have Blush. Blush. Then we have Ribbon, which is that red that reminds me of Christmas. It's a great blue red. It's really good. That's like one of my favorite reds. And then we have Myth. Myth is that like plummy shade that I mentioned in the liner that it's really pretty. It's just, I don't really reach for it, to be honest. I think it would look better on a deeper skin tone, but I still like it. So those are the glosses that I had. So I'm going to go over them again. We've got Go Lightly. We've got Songbird. Making sure we got the right names. We've got Affair. We've got Muse. We've got Blush. We've got Ribbon. And we've got Myth. Those are the glosses that I already had. Okay, so 2 more glosses. I'm not going to open the Affair that I got because I haven't decided if I'm going to put it just away from myself or I'm going to put it in the 5,000 person giveaway. I don't know what to do. Okay, so this is Cinnabar. Oh, that's a beautiful gloss. Look at that. That's Cinnabar. I think I'm going to reach for Cinnabar a lot, especially in the fall. And then this is Dragon, which is that red-orange shade. Oh, that's really pretty. So these are the 2 new ones that I picked up, Cinnabar and Dragon. And like I said, I had Affair already, but I picked up another one in case I decided to keep it for myself or do it in the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. So I didn't pick up Blush Lightly or Petal. I think they were available. Now I'm going to say that and people are going to be like, that wasn't available, but I think it was. Anyway, okay, I didn't see Fawn or Intrigue in gloss. Fawn is a very light shade. I believe I don't have a Fawn liner or an Intrigue liner, right? I'm just talking to myself basically at this point. I don't think so. I have an Affair liner. Yeah, I picked up the Affair liner, but okay. So no, I don't have Intrigue or Fawn liners, but I do have the Intrigue, which I picked up this time, and a Fawn lipstick. So let's go through those. All right, so I will match them where I can. This is Velvet Ribbon. First, let me show you, if you haven't seen what the velvets look like on the bullet, they look like velvet. This is Ribbon. Like I said, one of my favorite reds. The one thing I'd say about these, though, do not pull them all the way up and try to use them, they will break. I'm not exactly sure why, but they do. They break. I guess because they're so soft, but anyway. So that's ribbon and the corresponding gloss. Okay, here's a fair. You can see why that's one of my favorite shades. My camera cut out while I was putting it on my hand, but you can see it. So here's a fair and then the corresponding lip gloss. All right, here's Dragon. And I just picked up the Dragon gloss. That's Dragon. Beautiful red orange. Like, if you like an orangey red, that one is amazing. All right, let's see. We've got Velvet Blush. And I didn't pick up the Blush Lightly. So I got the Blush Lightly lip liner, but not the lip gloss. We've got Myth. That's Myth. These are all magnetized, guys, so they, like, if I try to put them down, they start moving apart from one another. Then we have Velvet Muse. Okay, Velvet Muse, which is this one here. Velvet Muse and Velvet Affair, as I've said, are kind of my favorites. Here's Affair, here's Muse. Affair is a little browner. Muse is a little pinker. So Go Lightly and Songbird I don't have in a lipstick. I don't have those versions. And then Cinnabar I just picked up, so I'll show you that one. That's the one I swatched on Instagram. I mean, it's beautiful. So pretty. All right, so I now have corresponding lip glosses to everything except Songbird and Go Lightly. Those two I don't have lipsticks for. Okay, so then I have a couple of lipsticks that, the velvet lipsticks that I don't have gloss for, so I will show you those. The new one, Intrigue, which I'll show you last, but I'll also show you a couple of others. So there's Velvet Fawn. I'm like running out of room. I'll put it up. I could do it on the other arm. It's just that every time I do it on the other arm, like, I can't do it as well. Okay, so this is Fawn. Fawn is a great shade. It's a little bit lighter and pinker than Affair and Muse, but it's really pretty. Fawn, I think, is going to look similar to Intrigue, so we'll put them close to one another. Then I have Velvet, and this is Decade. Decade is a very deep shade, but it's fun for me. Then we have Velvet Jazz, which is a beautiful red. Velvet Jazz. It almost has like a burgundy. It's really pretty. And then Velvet Morning. Which is even more like bright orange than the Dragon. You can see this is Dragon here. This is Dragon right here. So if you look at Morning versus Dragon, Morning is much brighter, almost more fluorescent. Dragon is that like burnt orange. All right, and then now let's try the new one, which is Intrigue, and see what it's like next to Fawn. Ooh, that's really pretty. So this is Fawn. This is the new one, Intrigue. It's cooler and a little lighter. And so I don't have any glosses for any of those. Okay, so those are all the liners. Those are all the velvets and corresponding glosses. Here are the velvets that I have that don't have I don't have corresponding glosses for. And then, like I said, I've got a few shades of the other lipstick. I think this was Sheer. I think that was the name of it. We have Rose Official. Pretty sure it was Sheer, but we have Spirited Away. We have Painterly. And I'm not spending as much time on these because we're really here to talk about the mattes, but we have Dance Card and Kitten Mischief. So those are the sheer shades. You can see, I'll put my arm up. You can see the sheer shades have so much less opacity than the velvets. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the Cinnabar because it's what everybody wants to see. I think that's what everybody wants to see. And I'll use the Velvet Intrigue soon as well. So let's use the Cinnabar. Let's put it on, see how it looks. I will probably use the liner as well. I don't think I'm gonna use the gloss today, but let's try it out. The thing about her lipsticks, about her velvet lipsticks, is they are so incredibly smooth. They're very opaque. They feel great, even though they're matte-ish, you know, velvet. That's not how they feel on the face. They feel comfortable. It's amazing. Now, I know it looks a little stark because I have no bronzer on, but I did that on purpose because I wanted you to see, like, on my skin tone, the Cinnabar is deep. I mean, it's certainly going to work on a whole host of different types of skin tones because I can wear it and I'm very pale, and a deeper skin tone can wear it. I would also say, though, I would probably use some bronzer because it does look a little bit stark, at least to me. Now, again, I used 07 foundation, so I do think this is the right color. It may be just a little bit light, so I might order one of the Bliss packs if they're available. I think they were like $2 or $3, like the light medium, to see if I could go up a little bit, but this is close. I mean, I'm pale, so, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to use a little bit of the Cinnabar liner. Let's see how this works. It should be the same. There we go. Liner is on. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. I'm going to wear this one a lot. It's like a brick red. I mean, but it's stunningly beautiful. It feels comfortable on the lips. I really, really like it. And I definitely am going to be wearing like the liner with just the gloss or just the liner. A lot of times I'll just wear a liner and a little bit of gloss, like clear gloss over it, because I just love the shade so much. And I don't really have a liner of this color, like in my collection. So this is great. Yeah, that's the Cinnabar, the new one right there, which is just beautiful. A Fair liner is amazing. Dragon, the new one, is amazing. The Blush Lightly new one is actually really nice too, so that, you know, I can have something that's a little bit more pink. Because I don't have a ton of pink liners because I just generally don't wear pink. And the Intrigue lipstick, I think, is going to be really pretty. It is definitely light, but I can say on me, I don't think it's going to be too light because I love Fawn. And this one, you know, in density, this one's not that much lighter. It just looks like a little bit more, I don't know what, this one has more like a mushroom, a little bit like grayish. This one is like more pink. So I actually think it's going to look good. I can't wait to try it. So that's all the lipsticks, the liners, the gloss. The foundation I'm really liking. I just think it may be a little bit light as it's settled in. It feels very comfortable. It's not showing any lines. It's not accentuating any texture. It feels good. I can't wait to try it for like a couple hours and see how it wears. But right now it feels great. I really love it. But I think I do need to get like a blister pack that's like the light medium and see if maybe, you know, I'm up a couple of shades. It's kind of hard to tell, but it looks close. It just looks a little light. But maybe if I just bronzed it, like, yeah, I wouldn't notice, but yeah. That's so funny because I really thought I was going to be in the light 1. It never even occurred to me that I'd be the light 2. And maybe even the light medium. I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled to have the new velvet lipsticks and the liners and the glosses, and I'll definitely be using them a lot. And yeah, it's like it's like the perfect formula. There's a reason everyone gets so excited about these velvet lipsticks. There really isn't anything else like it. I've seen like some of the velvet sheers and stuff, which I can wear those because they're comfortable, but this is an opaque velvet that, you know, it has a lot of pigment, and it has a lot of pigment and it still feels really comfortable, which just, you know, I can't really say about practically anything else. So, and the shades are beautiful. And so far, I really like the foundation. It feels nice. It feels really nice. Yeah, it feels really, really good. So I'll have to give you an update on all of that. But so far, so good. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you in another video really soon.